Corporate communication as we know it is changing. The global company Maersk Group is trying to redefine the corporate mold as part of their digital strategy. Anna Granholm Brun, you are a digital content strategist for Maersk Group. What's your best advice in order to improve your brand's impact on social media?
I think that it's about seeing social media as part of a much bigger puzzle. We call it our digital ecosystem, bringing everything together in a way where it makes sense. Thinking about a little bit less about conversion points and the end goal of that conversion, and more about the user journey, how things are tied together, how things and your target audience interact with you from channel to channel and also over time.
And we're gathering a lot of data about our target audience. What's your best advice getting the most of it or the best out of it?
Yeah, everybody's talking about big data, and it's been going on for quite some time. It's almost like a fantasy kind of thing. You don't really know how to take full advantage of it all the time. But if you work on asking yourself the right questions, if you work on going into the data and thinking almost like a 7-year-old, why do we have this? Why are we asking these questions? And challenge yourself in terms of what you're used to asking and what you're used to getting out of that data, I think that you're going to be able to get a lot more value out of it than you think or thought was ever possible.
And you're in shipping and in energy. How do you make interesting content about gas and oil on social media?
It's fascinating, and I am such a nerd about it. But with shipping and with gas and oil and energy in general, there's a lot of great stories out there. And we as a company have the pleasure of being able to be part of a lot of it. Whether it is figuring out how the oil is pulled from the ground, the exploration process, the delivery process, all of these things carry an interesting story. They carry the potential to make content that is engaging, that is relevant, and is exciting to read and use. And you just need to think about it in a new way. And if you can, I guarantee you people are going to want to engage with it, and you're going to get a really good following around that content.
You mentioned that you like to experiment a lot with your content. What does that do for you?
It's all about that constant challenge to find relevance. We always want to make sure that we're tapping into the right areas for our target audience, and we're understanding that the relationship we've established with them is ever-changing and evolving. So by experimenting with a different piece of content here or a different piece of content there, we find out a little bit more about not only what our target audience likes, but what we can do to get them engaged towards our business objectives and towards that bottom line at the very end of the day.